What did you think about the apology video?
I thought it was very well crafted, and I think his supporters very much appreciated it, and a lot of them were like, "We don't care, fuck it, doesn't matter." But I do think that some of the stuff in there that was mentioned was a little bit of a hedge to justify, like, "Oh yeah, people have mental health issues and are killing themselves, so I took PEDs." Like, to build this more viral brand to then get my message out to the masses further to help the people who are suicidal. And because I also have mental issues, like he mentions his insecurity and whatnot. But it's like, is you building this character that is unachievable naturally, helping body image issues for men?
100%.
Or is it making
100 fucking percent.
Infinitely worse,
Dude,
potentially.
like, he's causing the low self-esteem that he claims he's here to support.
Yeah. And then it's also, it would be one thing if there was no monetary upside to it, but for him to continue to hammer that my businesses grow 50% year over year without my push, it's like, fuck off. Like, there's no chance.
His physique was created to sell supplements, right? That's why it was there. It was premeditated. Now, his self-esteem may play into this. Yeah. This, a lot of businesses are like a commercial manifestation of the person, right? Yeah. Like, your businesses have a bit of Derek in them, or a lot of Derek in them, because they're like, your philosophy infuses into them. But yeah, you can't claim that your physique has got nothing to do with creating a boatload of money for yourself. It's in the email. Yeah. Like, it's in the fucking email there.
Yeah. And it's like, while I do totally understand the benefits of TRT and, HRT and having proper medical oversight, et cetera, like some of the justifications for like DECA and Winstrol and stuff that is clearly only included to enhance your image to, like, in your 40s, there's nothing ancestral or conducive to longevity about adding in Winstrol. Like, let's be fucking honest. So when he said it didn't help, it's just like, well, what was the desired outcome of it to begin with?
Well, can you not support people through depression without taking a metric fuck ton of gear? Yeah. Like, is that not possible?
Like, I'm helping you not kill yourself by taking Winstrol.
Oh, man. Well,
what do you think about the apology?
Dude, that man is like a WWE star.
Yeah.
To me. The cadence of the speech, it was obviously heavily prepared and maybe even entirely scripted. Mm-hmm. I think there's one error throughout the whole thing. The whole like fucking movements and the pointing to the sky and these sort of pre-prepared little routines of words, to me, are not what an apology video is supposed to be about. He doesn't seem sorry. He doesn't seem sad. There is no part of vulnerability in that. It seems unbelievably performative to me. And you could say that is part of his personality. Maybe that's just the cadence and like the way that he speaks and stuff. I'm prepared to accept that. But I didn't feel sympathy for him. Mm-hmm. And I feel sympathy. Other YouTubers do apologies and I'm like, yeah, fair enough. All of the caveats when it came to this is to do with self-esteem, the immediate misdirection toward 4,000 men a day kill themselves and 80,000 men a day try to take their own lives and stuff like that. It's like, bro, no one criticized you about that. No one even brought that up.
Yeah.
He also said it's complicated. Do you think it's complicated?
No, not really.
You took drugs. Like, you were called out for taking drugs and lying about it.
Yeah.
Where's the complication?
I would understand the complication if he was on therapeutic replacement and that was it from day one. And he didn't want people to think that his therapeutic replacement was something that everyone needed if they were following a good lifestyle, diet, etc. And there wasn't monetary upside to what he was doing. And there wasn't this like lying to their faces and all this stuff. But it was just, yeah, it was, I don't know. Like, the apology was not, some of the stuff he said was good. He said, I fucked up very clearly and acknowledged what he did. Some of it was great for sure.
You got maybe 30 seconds of that before twice being told how rich he was. And then again, misdirection into the number of people that are trying. It's like, dude, it's on your shoulders.
Yeah.
This wasn't in service of anything that was outside of your control. Like, You're the person that chooses what happens with your business. You're the person that chooses what happens with your self-esteem. You're the person that's controlling the inputs and outputs that you have within your own life. You're not even restricted monetarily or in terms of resources. You can't even say, I needed the money. It's like you said in second 25 of the video that you were rich before you even started doing this.
Yeah.
Like this was completely elective, right? But at the beginning, he says, I fucked up. Like, I own this. I thought it was a really bad move to not put it on his Instagram in full. I think it was incredibly contrived to take the most vague portion of the video that is on YouTube, clip that, put it as a reel on Instagram, and if people didn't know about the story, it gives him culpable deniability and it doesn't sort of Streisand effect the problem any further. And then the YouTube channel that only has like 200,000 subs. I mean, the video's done 2 mil by the time that we're speaking, which is a lot, but if he put it on his Instagram, story shares, extra exposure, that's his primary platform of growth.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't put the full video on there. Well, why? It's not because of platform limitations. It's because he didn't want the exposure.
Yeah, I think longer videos, you can have it in real format still, right? Like it's still the exact same push as a short video. And yeah, that's definitely notable. I don't know. Like I definitely think his brands will survive, and I think he will continue to have his followers that are like ultimately a lot of the stuff he does talk about is positive, and I do think people would benefit from some of the things he preaches, but it's just, I don't know, the way he calculated this out meticulously and went about deceiving people was just hard to wrap your head around as a justified move at the end of the day.
What's happening, people? If you enjoyed that, then press here for the full unedited episode, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.